Yo, boys, what we saying? What we saying? What we saying? Let me get the music on. What we saying, everyone? Oh, I need to get this YouTube chat patterned actually, didn't I? Yeah, what we saying, everyone? What are we saying? No sound, yeah, the sound should be working now, mate. Morning, everyone. Let me quickly edit this YouTube chat thing. Fucking hell. When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on. There we go. Yes, boys. My mic's echoing. Let me check. Shouldn't be. Wait. Let's have a look. My mic's echoing. Yeah, I don't think it is. Well, it's not anymore. Has anyone got sound? Sound? Yeah, we are on. We have sound. We are online. Just watch the stream now. No sound here either. Just turn your phone. Alright, anyway, 57 man. Yeah, so we're going to start off with GU. And GU, I'm not personally looking to buy this one. I know a lot of people probably will, but for me, I'm more looking at this week. I want to only be really getting in Asia liquidity moves at important and significant points. Okay, that's not helpful, is it? So let me put the tunes on so we can get into it, boys. I got sound. Yeah, you should have sound. You should have sound. Had to slide to live and have a sound now. Oh, fair enough. Alright, but yeah, I mean, in terms of GU, I'd be more looking at shorts if I'm honest. If I was, there's a few things that want to happen. First of all, let's just go for what we want for the week. I mean, on the 4 hour, we've got this order block and we got this CRT level. So I want a rally up to here and then a sell down to here. This is what I really want to see completed. So you got to think, where do we actually want to get in? Well, we either want to get in buys up to there, or once we're up there, we want to get in sells down. So if we're looking at buys up, obviously our first target is going to be the prior day high, right? So that's going to be our first target. So really, if I was looking at buys up to there, I'd be aiming for this as my first trade. That's what I'd be doing. But like I said, you don't just want to be getting in just because we're seeing a bit of price action. And I did that a few times last week and obviously it cost me. So when I was journaling, making a big note of only getting into age liquidity grab trades when there is an actual good high time frame level. Now if we go down, you can probably see there hasn't been an inversion, which is fair enough. But yeah, I'll be more looking at shorts from this daily to open down to the order block. So I don't think we're gonna have to react to something like this. Isn't what I'd necessarily jump in on, but yeah, this is roughly what I'm looking at. I've got sound. Yeah, you should have sound. Everyone should have sound. RG longs. What is RG? Euro GBP. But yeah, me personally, I wouldn't be going for anything just yet. What I'll be wanting to see is price come down off this and then two secs. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking. Just this into the Discord. Okay. Yeah, let me know what we're looking at. Obviously, our EG longs people are looking at. Alright. Good morning, Louis. Good morning, mate. Good morning. Yeah, boys, let me know who's in here. We know who is in here. EU, yeah, again, EU would really want to feel some of this before we move up, to be honest. So, yeah, I want to see EG really move a bit further down before going up, and that's the same with GU. So, yeah, as much as it's looking good, we can go on our 1 minute and see, obviously, change your characters and whatever. I mean, yeah, we did get that change of character there. So about, to be fair, 20 minutes ago now, we've had that change of character. Yeah, I want to see how price reacts, but as I said, I think we got downside objectives before we come up. We might come to that Asia high, but yeah, I do think we got other objectives that we're going to go first. It's Ramadan. Shout out the Muslims, lad. Shout out the Muslim lads, bosh. Yeah, trust. Shout out all the Muslims who's fast. I don't know if you fast straight away or if there's like a warm-up month or something. I don't know. But chat, let me know if you're partaking in Ramadan or if you are fasting or whatever. Because if so, then if you've got Bear Man in here, I won't talk about like, I don't know, eating like a banging lunch or something. I just won't talk about it. It must be so hard, not gonna lie, to do. But yeah, I'm looking at price coming down off here anyway for that reason. DXY. Maybe waiting for DXY. To be fair, DXY's got a nice fair value gaps, as you can see there. May want to come down a little bit and fill it one more time, but to be fair, it looks like price is kind of happy. I mean, we got this daily order block. Sorry, this 15-minute order block. Again, I think we can fill this on the DXY. We're gonna eat from the markets though. Come on. That's what I mean. Is it legal? Well, legal, but are you allowed to trade? Because I know you're not allowed to do like quite a lot of stuff in it. Like you're not allowed to be with your wife. Like it's not just eating and drinking, in it. To be fair, everyone has a different thing for Ramadan, innit? Everyone claims it's something different, right? No in and drinking and no swearing and stuff. Jeez, that's actually bare hard. It's bare difficult. But yeah, this is a perfect one, boys, where you don't just want to get in the trade just because the Asia high is taken. And when I was doing my journaling, obviously, actually, this is a good question, boys. Who in the chat has done their journals over the weekend? Let me know. Who in the chat has done their journals? You ain't allowed to be with your wife. Or when I say be with her, I mean like sleep with her. And when I say sleep with her, I mean sex. But yeah, nah, that's what Ramadan is. But yeah, boys, yeah. You are. I don't think you are. I'm pretty sure you're not. Oh, to be fair, your name's Huda Wafia Wahid. You do probably know. But I heard you're not allowed to till the sun goes down. I thought that's what it was. But anyway, Nice, 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 nice. I mean, boys, you got to realise from Asia, we can only really move one way. We can either move down and continue the range, or we can reverse. So really, we've got a daily true open sell or a Asia liquidity grab buy, and you've just got to pick what one's the more realistic. Now, if we've tapped into something on the higher time frame or on any time frame really from here, then obviously the longs are looking way more probable. But on the other hand, if there's nothing here, then you got to think, well, where else is price going to go? It's not reacted off anything in order for it to break all these ranges. So it's probably going to continue down to a good order block and then prolong the buy for New York or something like that. But that's really what I'm seeing today. Yeah, you can, not while fasting, but after. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I mean. Wait. Yeah, come on. Oh, look at this, you man. Basically, Iceland is like, it's light for like 22 hours a day or something. So you've literally got 2 hours to eat and drink. Yeah, what you saying, James? You saying, bro? 4-hour bullish FEG on GU. Is that just a bit below, I'm assuming? 4 hour. Yeah. I mean, oh, yeah. To be fair, we have filled that. When we get a big candle like that, they're the candles you want to see CRT, boys. Like these ones here. Like you see them unusually large candles. Like if we look at the most recent good CRT, boom. Unusually large candle. They're the ones you want to see get CRT'd. Yeah, I mean we've filled that, but just looking at the 15 and looking at other things, you can see we're currently in the premium of the range, and also if you're going off of the prior day, I believe we're also okay. To be fair, we're in a discount of the prior day just about, but yeah, I'd like that level to be tapped. I think that's a lot nicer of a level. Just requesting my first payout, bro, on FTMO and copped a new 100k phase 1. I'm going to max allocation 400k. Lovely EK, lovely. How much? What payout are you due? How much are you due? That's lovely, man. That's what I'm saying, boys. Getting payouts all the time in the Richess group. You can see this is going perfectly for us so far. Exactly what we really wanted. Exactly what we wanted. But yeah, boys, who's done their trading journal for the month? Who has done their trading journal for the month? Remember, boys, the month's finished, so you should have really written down everything that you want to improve on, everything you did wrong, everything you did right, how much you made over the month. And if you're not doing that, boys, then yeah, I never really talk about it. I realise on Monday, like the actual preparation you need, but you do need to spend really on the end of the month, that weekend at the end of the month, you do need to spend probably about 4, 5, 6 hours going over all your trades, what you did wrong, all the levels. I can show you what it will kind of look like. So obviously you've got, let me show you here. So you've got your results and all that stuff, which is all your trades. But then you've got, so each trade I've broken down into trade 1, trade 2, whatever. And you're just noting stuff about it. For example, this one, this was good. And then we had one like this, and you write whatever. And then if we zoom in a bit and go to the right and go up. Yeah, you just basically, you're going to write like rank each trade, shit like that. You want to know why you've lost each trade, what was wrong with it. So this one, for example, this is a sell that I took on Thursday, and you can see I was induced pretty much. I saw this big bearish candle here and I was induced. I decided to just get into the market because I saw this. Don't get me wrong, it was good from the daily trope and it did look nice. We had this order block and what have you. But when we went on the higher time frame, it was clear bullish CRT and really just clear bullish price action. So that was two things for me to note for this month specifically, is that don't get attracted by one big candle and always rely on the higher time frame more. Right, so shit like that. It doesn't have to be like breaking down the entire chart all over again, but just something like that that just gives you a bit of knowledge, behind where you went wrong and how you can improve, because you can always improve, remember. But it's important to write it down. Yeah, I normally take from 0 to 3 trades a week, bro. James, what is this candle? Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. It's a daily to open for you. Got that order block nicely though, to be fair. So I mean, yeah, that's the main trade. Who's in any positions though? Let me know. Not always after 8 AM, but you are going to get the better setups after 8 AM. You just are. We don't trade Mondays, do we? I mean, there's nothing wrong with trading Mondays. Like, you can trade Mondays if you want. It's kind of more of a personal thing, if I'm being honest. Like, bear in mind every strategy is different. So some strategy is going to, like, for example, if you're using like an indicator entry and you're using like your RSIs or whatever, then if it crosses, it crosses. Like, regardless, really. Obviously, that's not the way I trade at all, but you can get in. For us, the reason why we don't like trading Mondays is because it typically accumulates and doesn't give you these nice liquidity grabs. It will typically be a bit more choppy. Like, it may move down off here a bit, and then it's going to move up a bit, and then that. So you're going to get induced into a lot of entries. For example, like that, you would see like a change of character, FVG, and then it's going to just carry on chopping until we get to that level, right? So that's why we personally don't trade Mondays, because it's choppy. But it is up to you if you want to follow that same thing. I mean, it's not like a must do. You might have really good results on a Monday, and again, that's why it's important to journal, etc. Cut my trading hours down to London session 8 AM to 10 AM. I'm doing so much better now. Fair play. Something I've actually been doing is, let me show you back on this actually, because I did have a couple interesting moves last week. Trade number 4. Yeah, so I've recently been trading a bit later on. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the kill zone, I've still been trading, but like this trade here, wow, it's literally the exact same one. It's a weird coincidence, but yeah, you can see the trade was actually taken. Okay. See my P&L, but the trade was actually taken at 11, which is obviously quite past our times. But if we look at the 4 hour, you probably can't see that because it's too faint. But we are getting nice moves at like 11. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, boys. I'm seeing the markets get a little bit later. So I do kind of agree with you in that. To be fair, DXY is a gap to fill, then shoot down to 4. Yeah, I completely agree, Samuel. Completely agree. I mean, what we really want is, this is our for the week. This is our main target. Well, this is our main level, or PD array people call it, and this is our main liquidity point. So, see, we've got the CRT low, CRT high, and this order block here. So we really want price to come down, then up. So we'll be selling until we're down, and then after that we'll be buying. Obviously, bearing in mind the higher low of the week. Bear in mind you still got this gap up here. So it's all about timing. Tell you what, that is lovely though. Yes, Lou, how's it going? All good, Mike, all good. May look for re-entry, sell down the 15-minute imbalance. Fair play, fair play. Yeah, we'll get into potential entries, what you could be taking now. Could you even see that momentum going up was quite slow? Plus, if you did get in, don't think it would be as optimal as if it came before 8 AM. Yeah, exactly. No, 2 6. Yeah, no, exactly, mate. And that's the key word there, is optimal. Adrian, is like, a lot of trades are decent, but is it actually optimal? Is it an optimal trade? If I missed any comments, boy, just let me know again in the chat. Who's used my code on ACG as well, boys? Let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm smashing the leaderboards. Basically, boys, there's a couple people that's been added to the ACGs. But obviously, I'm trying to beat everyone. Get the most accounts gone. I think I've got like 10 or something already in like a week, which is pretty cold. But yeah, boys, again, ACG, if you ever do want an account, the best place to go is Alpha Capital Group. Two reasons. Number one, I'll be honest, they are the second best prop firm in the space. No one will ever be as good as FTMO until FTMO prove otherwise, but ACG are, in my opinion, comfortably the second best. Not only that, they are UK based, which is perfect, it's the same as us. They're also very reliable for payouts, and I have a discount code so you can get 15% off. And plus, the rules are a lot easier than FTMO. So if you're going between ACG or FTMO, I would go with ACG mainly because of the discount, and not only the discount, but the actual challenge itself is easier to pass. But yeah, boys, if you do want to use a code on Alpha Capital Group, my code is RICHES, like that. And you'll get a nice discount. And sometimes the discount will be more than 15%. Like if there's another discount going on at the time, my discount will automatically adjust to the highest one. GJ Shorts, bro. Yeah, let's have a look at GJ Shorts. Already 2 RR in this small account. Lovely, Dory. I was going to say, fucking hell, you got in early, but to be fair, you actually got in ridiculously late for you. For those of you who don't know, I'm pretty sure Dory lives. I always forget where. Forget what state, but in America, innit? So he's in our pre-Londons at like the absolute crack of dawn. Mace does the pre-Londons at fucking 6 AM, which is impressive, and Dory's in there at like fucking 2 AM, which is even more impressive. Still trying to engage his brain for trades as well. I'll turn the face cam on in a sec, boys. Bet I forgot. But fucking hell, that was a lovely move. That was lovely. Does this make sense? Boys, can we all see though why we moved off here? And now we're in and around that order block, which is perfect. Which is perfect. It's a lot harder for EU and DXY in terms of what it actually wants to fill, because this gap is pretty big. Let's actually measure how many pips it is from wick to wick. Yeah, it's about 20 pips, so we might actually continue to fall until like this sort of level. But like I said, when you got this gap, is another thing about Mondays, it's quite hard to dictate what you're actually going to fucking do. Same with DXY. Okay, we cleaned that out, which is nice. Again, boys, look, we're seeing we're getting this perfect bias. We just need to keep doing that and wait for it all to line up. Then boom, we're laughing. But hopefully you man can see how when we're at this point here, and we've grabbed Asia, and you're looking at it, and you're going, cool, we can either do two things off here. I don't know where they are. We can either sell off the daily tropum, or we can buy up to Asia high. And you're thinking of what to do. All you've really got to do is look left. Have we tapped into anything? No, we haven't. My order block is here. So if I jump in now, we're getting induced. And you'd rather, as I said, boys, we can only move up or down. We can't move sideways or we can't move backwards, yeah? We can only move up or down. So it's either going to be one or two things. Asia liquidity buy or daily tropum sell. It's either going to sell or buy. There's only two things that can happen. In the market. I don't mean you're necessarily guaranteed to win this sell, because as I said, Mondays can be choppy. We could enter you in the sell and you start coming down and then it comes up and grabs you again and then does that. Like, it's not like you're guaranteed to win, but in terms of avoiding losing trades, the best thing you can do is look left when you have a situation like this, and when you've got the Asia set up pending, and normally on most good entries there'll be a nice POY to the side that you can go in on. can see on the 4 hour as well, there's not much going on. So it says the gap's a lot smaller. Oh, to be fair, it's because it was a bearish candle that was actually bullish. Them candles are so weird. Bag £200 off that Kulu. Oh, lovely, bro. Get in there. Nice. Nice. With our first profit of the day. First profit of the day. Oh, should we do a counter? Should we do a counter? Oh, boys, that would be sick, actually. I'm going to start doing that. So, if anyone makes any money through these streams, send me a DM on Discord. Let me know if you don't know my Discord. But send me a DM on Discord, and we're going to do... like a running counter of how much money we've made or lost this stream. So obviously we're 2 bills up basically. Fu had secured that. EG. Oh yeah, I was going to look at GJ as well. Let me look at EG and GJ. The rack. No, to be fair, I don't think he's from. I think he's from like. I always think it's Texas, but I don't know if it's Texas or Vegas or something like that. Somewhere southern. For some reason, I've got it in my head. I'm pretty sure he's Mexican, which comes into it. In terms of being from the south, GJ, let's have a look at GJ. Starting off on a weekly. Weekly, you can see we're seeing nothing at all, boys. We're just accumulating. Right, there's nothing at all. We've got this liquidity here. So our main liquidity, and this is our main liquidity. We've really got no indication of where price is going to target out of these two. I mean, looking at recent market structure in just the last 6 months or so, 8 months, it is telling us really it's probably going to be bearish based on the law of averages and things. And then yeah, you can see these candles, like even the whole of last week was just so retarded. Yeah, these are our liquidity points that price will be targeting. Daily, again, there's nothing. There's no CRT, there's no imbalance, there's nothing really along this leg to go off. So I'd go on the 4 hour. And yeah, I mean, I know we've filled this, but we've already filled it before. It's not the first time. So let's go down a little bit more and see the actual POI. So I'm assuming it's this order block from Friday the 21st of February. And I suppose that's the level there that we actually tapped into. If you're looking at buys, I'll be honest, boys, I wouldn't really be looking at that. I'll be more looking at shorts. Again, daily trade, you can either buy or sell, right? There's 2 things we can do. I would personally be liking a move like this. I mean, yeah. Trade like this. Only reason I won't be going off of that is because I did go to use that order block, but then you see, we have actually tapped into it. Actually, no, we haven't. So fuck it. Let's use that one instead because we've got inducement. So that's a better POI because we've got inducement here. We've got this high to potentially sweep. But that's what I'll be looking for, shorting. And then aiming for somewhere in the prior day. So even a discount of the prior day, really. Or the OTE, I mean. If we could turn on the OTE. See what's in and around it. When the range is this much, I don't like it. I want it to be only a few candles so I can only see the important stuff that I want to see. And that's telling me this is probably the most likely order block if we want to go higher. So yeah, this is what I'm really looking at. Be shorts down to this level, shorts down to there. I won't be looking at buys again. There's nothing really telling me to get in buys. Potentially if we swept this New York low, then there might be a little something, but up until then, not really for me. I mean, if you're looking at your lower, you got this 5 minute to be inverted here, and on the 1 minute you've got a swing high there, well not swing high but a 1 minute high. So we'll see how price wants to react off that. EG as well. Yeah, EG's, I'd want it to fill this full gap really. Again, it's similar to EU. If you look at EU, EU's very similar to EG. And something quite interesting is this. If we go on like the 4 hour, obviously you man know on EU, we want to buy to then sell. So you can see we want to buy up to here and then sell, and you can see on EG we have pretty much the exact same bias. We've got this CRT here, so we want to buy up to this level. So this is the level we want to be met. And if we look where it's from, what we're really going to be targeting first and foremost is going to be this New York high. So I'm going to buy off that and aim for the prior day. It's not prior day, but it's the Thursday candle, this big bearish Thursday candle. So that's our first target in my opinion, filling this gap and then targeting prior day high for EG. So let's look at EU. You can see the exact same thing. All right, what's our priority? To be fair, we took this prior day. So again, my bad. We've taken this prior day. I didn't mean to say prior day. We mean Thursday's high. So again, we need to fill the gap and then come up into that Thursday leg to rebalance it. And you can see this is where our order block is. So EG and EU is looking very similar, filling the gap, coming up to that Thursday price action, and obviously both mitigating different things. EU happens to have an order block, EG's got this 1 day fair value gap, so potentially could have a sell-off after that, as well as EU. But it's nice that they're moving somewhat in correlation. I wouldn't be getting into this this move here if I'm being honest. Again, I want us to come down a little bit more. If we had an inversion, I mean, I suppose we ain't had a 15, have we? No, we haven't had a 15. We have had a daily, just about a little daily one, which we've actually tapped into now. So this could run decently, but for me, it's not really optimal enough. Again, it's not got enough in it for me. And also bear in mind we're filling this fair value gap, so it's like we don't know why we're moving up. It looks like we're filling this, right, and then moving down again. So yeah. Let me see. Cut down on my. Oh yeah. Me. I don't like to get in on Mondays. Feel like it's too premature for the week. 3 days of better. 3 days of way better price action. To just wait. Yeah, exactly, Adrian. To be fair, that's my exact same view as well. But I mean, if the absolute most optimal entry goes, then it goes. You know what I mean? If it's there, it's there. Yeah, if I don't catch a trade between 8 and 10, I usually stay till 12 max, but sometimes I catch very nice trades at 11. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what I've been noticing as well. I realise these comments are bare old, to be fair. I don't know how I missed them. But, yes, Dory the Wreck. How should you go about trying to pass your first funded challenge? That's a good question. EG, but yeah, we've done EG now. Hopefully that makes sense. Lou Wagwan, fam, what you saying? 2% Lee? I don't know who that is, but what you saying, bro? GU sells. Let's see. We'll see if GU makes a significant retracement to then get into sells. 3 things we can do: buy, sell, or chill. Yeah, exactly. Hard fire needs some full pointing, bro. Not really. But yeah, I mean that's it. Buy, sell, or stay out. So it's up to you to decide what you think's better. Let's EG. GU bro for sales down. People saying GU. Let's have a look at GU. G squoo. Yeah, I mean if we come back up to here, but I can't see that overly happening. I can see more likely just price trickling down and then potentially giving us a nice long. I don't think we're going to come up. Bear in mind we'd have to come up another 12 pips and then down another 20. So that's a total of, I mean, over 30 pips, near enough 35 pips. Which it's not too unrealistic, but it's more likely we'd move that way in one direction, not all the way up, then all the way down, and then all the way up. But that is our order block now, to be fair, tapped. Didn't actually notice we tapped that. I must have done it in like the last. It's tapped our level. It's tapped our level we wanted to be tapped. Let's have a look at EU. Thing is, with EU, it's like the abyss. It's like staring into the abyss when you enter a trade there. You don't know what's on the other side of the abyss. Like, this is naked. There's institutional traders have price action here, right? And they have order books and they have logs of what's going on here. We have nothing, right? So we are purely staring into the abyss, staring into the unknown. So we're automatically at a disadvantage if we enter while price is interacting with this. We're automatically at a disadvantage. I mean, GU's tapped into that order block, which we wanted to see tapped into. So I'm going to have a look at potential longs now. Yeah, I'm going to have a look at potential longs. 2 secs, bro. Let me turn my face. Come on. 1 sec. Would you not rather wait for DXY to fill the gap before getting in buys? Yeah, exactly. That's why we're hesitant. I mean, GU is valid. If you're looking at GU on its own, it's valid. But when you look at DXY, to be fair, like, as we said, it's just entering on the unknown, man. We've got all this in our wake. I mean, we've had a bit of a down move from DXY. But it's really not anything significant that tells us we're definitely going to reverse. The only thing that tells me is just this order block on GU, really. It's literally just that. If we go on the 2 min, obviously go on the OTS. Anything below there is valid, obviously. And the main thing I'd see, I think everyone else would as well, is this order block here. I'm assuming the RR is going to be brazy. 4 pip stop. I mean, yeah, that'll be your long. As I said, I personally would want to wait for EU and GU to move in correlation. EU filled half of its gap, but DXY stopped me from jumping in. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm the same, man. I'm not gonna get in much this morning. To be fair, I probably won't get in anything this morning. GU's nice. I'm not gonna lie. If you're looking at GU on its own, but I hate these big gaps, man. It's so. Let's actually have a look at another. Still there. Right. So yeah, you can see, man. You can see. When we look at this one, we can see there's a big gap. So now it looks a bit like, really, you're actually really going to get in on this middle of this candle. Yeah, I'm not entering this GU, by the way, boys. I'm not getting in this one. Just want to forward test, see how it would have done. See if it was a good choice for us to miss that. Main reason why we're missing this is because we're waiting for our correlation with EU and GU. We want EU to also beat its POI, and we do not want to get induced when there's no need to do so. Oh yeah, that's going to turn my face. Come on, won't I? 2 secs. Turn this bitch on. You see him, boys. How many trades last week? 2 trades last week, bro. Core. Why am I so dark? It's my hair, I think. My hair's too long. Morning, Scotch. When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on one. I'll take my hood off, to be fair, it's making my face way too dark. You can barely fucking see me. Yeah, let's see how GU does. I mean, I don't think anyone in the chat's going to get in on this. Maybe some of you will. EG longs to Asia high. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, we're moving off this. I mean, we've already gone over EG. Like we said, this would have been your entry, if so. But for me, it's not enough. There's not enough on the higher telling me. We're obviously filling this gap the same as EU is. Here, we're filling this. So, really, I think we're probably going to fill this fair value gap. And then probably move down again. And then maybe move up later. But for now, I just don't think now's the time to get into buys, really. When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on one. What we saying there, boys? Let me know what else we're looking at. Not gonna lie, you look like Ollie Matty. Yeah, people told me that, but used to say to me that on TikTok all the time. OM. Shout out to OM. He does trading now, doesn't he, OM? Should just say OM live, he'd probably get more views. Even though he's got no idea how to trade whatsoever. See how this one does, though. Bare dark, man. How you doing, Nels? How you doing, brother? I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. DXY taking a 15-minute break. Want to fill? Yeah, that's what we're looking at as well, bro. This is exactly what we're looking at. When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping on me. But yeah, boys, let me know if anyone's getting into this, if anyone got into this GU or not. We're about 1 RR up on this now. GU in 1 hour inversion. Yeah. I mean, the main thing for me is EU. Like, GU's ready. It's just EU. Like, we're just in this fucking abyss, and it's the same for DXY. I mean, another thing you got to realise, DXY is just essentially rebalancing this leg. It hasn't shown us anything we're going to reverse below this point. It is we have just got a clear low, high, low, high. So if we look at the actual price itself, on that OTE, see price tapped into that OTE pretty much. So we made low, high, price come down, tapped into the OTE and our order block. Then we got high and a low. So really price should come to that OTE again. Put it on the high and then put it on the low. And then obviously our order block. So that order block was a 15, I believe. Yeah, it was a 15. You can see this, the OT is bang in line with our imbalance. So this 15-minute imbalance. So this is what I really believe we're filling. Which is the main reason for the move. We haven't had anything really tell us that we're going to overly reverse just yet. So When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on. When DXY doesn't correlate, ignoring setups is rough. Yeah, for real, man. Especially when it hits TP after and you're just like, oh, mate. I knew that was going to happen. EG looks like it's filling this, 15. Nearly filled it, to be fair. Let's see if we get that next move down. The Daily Tropen's quite high up. You can see the Daily Tropen's all the way up there. Or we'd be looking for potential shorts, but it's not really going to go all the way to the top of this range. Or if it does, I'd probably just prefer it to take the Asia high out anyway. Yeah, GG had that change of character and mitigation of that. So it's moving similar to the pound, but again, nothing on the left. So the pound, GU's the only thing that has anything to the left that tells me to get in. See, on the CRT basis, it does look pretty nice though, with that big candle CRT'd. Let me see what the Discord's saying. These are already going at it. That's what I mean. But if you are not in the mentorship yet, you just show the type of stuff we send, obviously. Sent this chart in with that order block there. And then you can see, obviously, we fucking had that banging sell-off. So we sent it there, and then we did move down like, how much? 20 pips. Would have hit your TP there as well. So nice this morning. Are you in a trade yet? Because I left her a bit. No, I'm not, bro. I mean, this is... you see Stu's comment to Tony shit in the boxes. I did see that, but I didn't actually read it because I'm assuming it was just Tony. Like whenever I see Tony in beef and I go, oh yeah, let me see what he's saying, it just goes back for hours and hours and hours. What did he say? But I want to see what Price goes because Price might be like Stu. Wait, what? This Tony guy's such a batty hole. Look who he's fucking repping on Twitter, bruv. I mean, on Discord. Come on, Tony, bruv. That is real poor game. Shut up, you knob. I'll take a shit in a box and post it to you. Why did he say that? I don't even get it. I don't even get what he was trying to say. Cool, to be fair, Stu shit in a box as well. Would probably need that to be like a titanium box, so it will just burn straight through it. Come out the other end. Yeah, DXY looks like it's coming down. This is this 15 minute. Did we close below? We did actually close below this 15 minute, which is good if you're in longs. Fucking tell you that. But obviously we've got this 5 minute. So we're going to keep an eye on this 5 minute, and this is really going to be... If we close below this, then yeah, GU's probably looking cream, and we probably should have taken it, but it is what it is. Anyone getting this GU? When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on. Yeah, want to see this 5 minute close. Obviously, I hope we all know why we're waiting for these inversions. It does show order flow. You can see here, we was actually very reluctant to close below this 5 minute fair value. You can see, just tapped in, didn't close below. I believe same as here. Yeah, didn't close below, just tapping in, wicking below, that's it. So, it is a really good identifier of order flow. A really good identifier. Boys, remember, if you want a funded account this week, Alpha Capital Group, ACG, use my code RICHES. Make sure you use my link as well. It's in my link tree or whatever. But yeah, use my code RECHESS for a discount. Waiting for 5 minutes to shift to DXY and looking for entry on EU longs. Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to see what DXY's actually tapped into. This next 2 minutes will be key because we want to see if price closes below this, then it should tell us we're going to reverse regardless. But if we start wicking it, then for me, it will look more like we're just going to move up off this order block here. So let's wait for this 2 minute, last 2 minutes of this 5 minute candle. See what happens. GU is pumping, yeah, see, it's that DXY, that's what we're saying, man. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, boys. We're on fire today, aren't we? That big candle. You see the DXY, man. What did we say? It's that close just going to be important. You can see we've completely disrespected all of this. Completely disrespected all of it. Nice. Exactly what we wanted to see. Exactly what we wanted to see. Right, so now, I mean, retapped into this order block. So this is the last point where we're really going to potentially reverse. This is really the last, what do they say, last hurrah, last chance saloon. I don't know if I made that up. Oh. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, that's it. Oh, it is normal. Where is the country, bro, where you got to fast like the entire fucking time? Shoulda, woulda, coulda, mate. Can't think like that. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, Marshall. Should have got into that. But yeah, that's what I mean. You should have, but that's why we forward test, boys. That's why we mark stuff like this out. You're still getting all the knowledge there. We still knew exactly why we wouldn't have. So now this is what we all should know. Why did we not long here? Why was this invalid and why was this valid? Even though they both had changed character and they both had everything really. Why was this one not valid and why was this one valid? You should all know. First move there was clearly the daily tropum. Let's just mark this on just so we can actually See it a bit clearer. So you can see our premium and discount zone's playing out beautifully, man, with that daily tropen. If you gambled on GU, you'd be eating. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. I mean, this is the thing with Mondays, boys. Like, it typically happens that we do accumulate, but days like today, you can see it's unreal, man. We had this unreal sell and this unreal buy. So, yeah, really beautiful, beautiful movement in price. Coming above that DTO now. Beautiful, beautiful movement, boys. Let's have a look at EU. So you can see it was clear though, this order block on this hourly order block. You can see this was clearly the level that we was tapping. So beautiful, really. Beautiful. Tapped in. Unreal, man. Beautiful reaction. 4 pips stop loss, and we've already run nearly 20 pips. We're already 5 times our risk. This is the fucking Monday from heaven, really. If we're being honest, this is the Monday from fucking heaven. Your 6 are up, so you're done for the week. Not only are you done for the week, not only are you 6% up for the week, but you then have like 2 free hits almost to trade and lose 2 trades and still be double what you want to have for the end of the week. Like, you can have 6% secured, gamble on a little 2%, and then boom. What about GJ? GJ's still coming up off that level, just slower, man. To be fair, I don't think it's necessarily slower, actually. I think it's just how many pips it is, yeah. Another thing you've got to realise about GJ, boys, is obviously JPY is going to be very active over the Asia session. So you can see, if we measure it from high to low, 76.9 pips. GU, 17 pips, right? So literally like a fifth of the whole range. So you've got to look at it a little bit differently. It's a little bit nuanced. Like, you would never really be able to tell the difference. Most traders will look at this and look at this and won't be able to tell the difference until you actually put your thinking cap on, look at it a bit more in depth, consider time, consider the Asia session, what's going to move, is the JPY going to move in Asia session, and when you measure it, you can see that it's a lot different, because if you was buying off of there, for example, your stop loss would be on the low and your TP is going to be at the high, so you're aiming for 110 pips, right? 110 pips versus GU, you're aiming for less than 30, right? So what's more likely to TP? Do you know what I mean? What is, in theory, 3 times more likely to TP? Obviously GU, because it's 3 times the size. But yeah, that is fucking banging price action. I mean, it's annoying in a way, but this is what we love doing, boys. Calling the day to the absolute T. We save this shit. Fuck's sake. Right, boom. Wasn't expecting to take that. Yeah, I mean, we wanted it to fill that gap a little bit more. It wasn't even that we wanted it to fill that gap. It's just when you're in that gap, it's a bit like a void. A lot of going at it. Some guy called... Beautiful, boys. Right, yeah, let me know, though, what we're saying. Let me know what we're saying, boys. What did we think about this morning's price action? We still got 15 minutes left. It's still fucking early. Hopefully we can target that Friday high. That is just such a banging little move there. That sell as well. Sell down and buy up. Daily Tropen and fucking Asia Liquidity go unreal. Shorts GJ still lightly. Sorry, boys, just updating the Discord. Fucking hell, every time I look away, Jesus Christ. Shorts on GJ still lightly. I mean, yes and no. It's not something I'll be itching to do, Reds. I'm assuming it's one of the pairs you trade, which is why you're trading it, which is fair enough. But it's not optimal right now. We really are consolidating badly. If we look at the daily or even the weekly time frame, let's look at the weekly. You can see it a bit clearer, but you can see we haven't since this Monday, the 3rd of February. Haven't broken out of this range. The candle's just getting smaller, 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 smaller. We're just sitting in that range. If you look at the daily time frame as well, pure sideways, not an optimal market, no clear buy side or sell side. We don't really know which one we're going to target. We had this order block up here we said we could have potentially just tapped into, so then we want to target the next order block, which is here. So these are my levels. I think we will probably come off that and go down to here. This is what I think is going to happen, but it's not something I'd be willing to put my neck on the line for just because of how shit price action is in general. Boom. Unreal. Unreal, boys. Unrizzler. Wow. I mean, as we said, your aim would be actually realistically be this Friday high. So let's see if we reach that. I'll be a 9 to 1. Great, bro. Thanks. Appreciate it. No worries, mate. Yeah, chat, let me know. Moves are done for the morning, and so are my lads. I'll catch you later, fellas. Fair play, bro. Fair play, Marshall. Fair play. I mean, yeah, the moves happened, really. The big moves happened. You're not really going to get much else, if I'm being honest. Hopefully we can see price continue up to that Friday high. What I don't want is it to piss around this order block, because this is a potential order block that we can move off of. I just really, really don't think we will. So I am hoping that we just can come past it now rather than pissing about, and it's just a potential reverse point for ages. Which is, to be fair, probably why the Asia high is your best bet. I mean, it's a 7 to 1 or a 9 to 1. On a Monday, like with a 4-pip stop loss, are you really going to be creaming over that extra 2R? Might do. Don't know. So we'll see. But yeah, that internal and external, boys, you can see is banging. Look at this. Clear, high, slow. Then internal and external. Look at the shift in momentum, man. 33 pips in, okay, 2 days. Hate when it does that, bro, for Sunday. It's bare annoying. But realistically, it was this leg here, right? Why does it say 2 days? The weekend does not start there, bro. Right here, then. Fucking hell, bro. When the fuck did... Jesus Christ. Alright, so we moved 31 pips in an hour and a half. So how long have we moved here? 34 pips in half an hour. So again, you can see the momentum. Beautiful. And that's all you need, boys. That's all you need. As we said, Monday was a little bit of a risky one, so can understand why you wouldn't have taken it. But to be fair, fucking hell, this trade is like no drawdown either, so bang him on. Let's see it positive. We can catch nice price action in the you dicks waffling the gap. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You got to look at it positively, boys. I mean, there's nothing negative. I mean, you missed a trade, like you potentially missed a trade, but we called it perfectly shorts from here. And we called it perfectly buys from here. And it weren't just me that said it. You, man, I'm sure, was probably thinking the exact same thing, even without me saying, or maybe you weren't. But you understand the reason why, which is the main thing that matters. Because tomorrow, we've got that context now. We know what to happen. Hopefully, you, man, know a bit more how to approach it. Now, you, man, should know, as I said, clear reason. Why would this have been a valid sell, but not this? So, 2 things you should ask yourself. at the end of this when I jump off live. Why was this a valid sell and this wasn't? Why was this not a valid buy and this was? If you can answer those 2 questions, then you've absolutely not wasted this morning whatsoever. You've actually done something really, really good. Which is learn. Is that Justin Waller? The guy's a bit of a knob, but what he says is true. Like, when you have results, boys, it's like work. No results, but you're a little bit better. Work. No results, but you're a little bit better. Work. A little bit of results, and you're a little bit better. Work, results, and then boom, and you get the results that you want. And everyone thinks it happened overnight. They don't know. They don't know these days. Do you know what I mean? What are these lot arguing about in the fucking Discord? These lot always going at it. Let's fucking go. So we're doing on there. When I'm out of town, I'll be tripping, I'll be on one. W catch on a Monday morning as well. Yeah, exactly, bro. Put Tony on mute for a year in a Discord. Guy starts beefing everyone. Nah, for real, bro. This guy actually needs to chill himself out. Genuinely. I mean, we tapped into this fucking order block. This is what I didn't want to happen, okay? This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I didn't want us to tap into this order block and not feel what we wanted to feel. Because it tells me we could come down. Look at that daily to open tap. So obviously took the Asia low. Yeah, EG as we wanted. I'm sure on the 15 it did. Okay. Yeah, EG as we wanted though, filled that level. Should come to that external now, in terms of internal, external. Filled that imbalance, should be moving down. So he tapped into this order block there. Not for me personally. We'll have a look, but not something for me. That target's always been that Friday high. It's already been swept on other pairs. Yeah, no, for real though, this Tony guy's got too much time on his hands, bruv. He's got in his bio as well, servant of Allah. I just guarantee you now he's not fasting, innit? I just guarantee you. You meant to start fasting today. You are, innit? It is today. Yeah, it's fucking started. Hopefully we can fill the rest of this gap. I mean, EU, we still got this fuck off gap, which, I'll be honest, we do want to fill this. It's risky entering price when we haven't filled this, so it does tell me potentially going to come down and fill it. I mean, we can always go on the lower time frames and have a look. We got this imbalance here. It doesn't mean much because we've got loads of imbalance in the leg, so this, if we invert this, don't mean too much. But there's no real change of character levels either, so I mean, it's really all we can go off is that daily tropum. See if we do get that close below. Yeah, started on the 1st. Yeah. I think it was 2 days ago. Yeah, you're right. These totally guys. I'm trying to catch Tony out, but I don't know what to say. As we've got what, 30 seconds left to this close. I mean, again, it's not massive because we have this massive imbalance anyway, but it's kind of nice. We come right into that daily to open, right into that order block. We got something to fill. This guy's name's not Tony as well. Bruv, I said, are you fasting, Tony? He goes, yeah, why? What's up? How do you know about Ramadan? Like it's like an unknown thing. To be fair, we did invert that and tapped into this. What I'm saying though is why this inversion isn't as important is because what you want to see really, let me tell you about these inversions quickly. What you really want to see is like, let's just replicate this whole fucking leg. And let's just say it was here, right? What you basically want to see is, so you got your swing low and you swing high, right? And what you want to see is the real only fair value gap get inversed. So let's now actually draw out this fucking range. Right. Right. So this is what we actually want to see from an inversion. This is how you actually get good inversions, right? So let's fucking draw that. Right, and this is our leg in price. This is our bullish leg in price. Now let's put on the wicks. Alright, now we can get rid of this. Right, so boom. So this is our leg in price. Now you can see there's only one fair value gap here. There's only one, right? Boom, boom. Bear with me. Alright, cool, boom. So there's only one fair value gap, right? So it's clear. It's clear. If price comes down and closes below this, then there's nothing. What the theory basically is there's nothing else left within this range that we're going to want to catch, right? So there's nothing else here to catch. It's internal and external, remember? That's what we trade, internal and external. So if we're trading internal, external, first of all, by even marking out this fair value gap, you're looking for, obviously, a buy up to here. So what you'd want to do, ideally, set your buys there, and you should buy for that fair value gap. However, if price comes down so violently that it closes below, then it tells us we're not actually aiming for this internal and this external, we're actually going to be aiming for external again, and that external being the external low. So it just means that there's nothing else in this leg to react off, right? So you can see how in this scenario, when there's one fair value gap, this is really important because there's nothing, now we're at here and we've closed, there's nothing here that we should react off of. Versus the difference between that and if we look at what actually is happening on EU, we have inverted this, right, which is decent, but we do have in the leg a lot of fair value gaps here. So, okay. A lot of fair value gaps, right? So just because we've inverted that one doesn't mean much, because it doesn't tell us now, cool, because we've inverted this, we can't be doing this internal, external fill. We can't be doing that. That doesn't mean that, right? Because we could still easily be filling internal, right? It just so happens it's not necessarily this internal, it's actually this one, or it's actually this one, which is sort of how you depict your good inversions. What on earth are these guys talking about? Like, bruv. Check gold. What are you looking at on gold, bro? Wait, what? Yeah, look, wait. How do you know about Ramadan? You guys actually know about Ramadan. Tony, I never knew people was doing it. I'm doing Ramadan this year. I never knew people who weren't fasting knew about it. Damn, that's so sick. I'm making chicken soup for iftar today. Oh, mate, cringe. Ultra cringe. Ultra cringe. Ultra cringe. I've learned an Arabic word. So cringe. Reason is cringe because this is the whitest guy on the planet here. The whitest guy on the planet here. And you know, it's sort of, what stuff like this reminds me of, like, oh, it's gonna make chicken soup for iftar. I'm not slating Kwame because I like Kwame, he's a sweet lad. But you see when Americans, yeah, you see when they go to like Ireland and they're like, oh, I've got Irish in my family. And they go to Ireland, they're like, yeah, like this is me, this is me. Or they say they're Italian and then like they start going, oh, well, I'm walking here, like all this type of Italian accent. You've literally never been to Italy. Like if you went into Italy, you would stick out like a sore thumb. It's like people, you notice it a lot, people that didn't grow up around like any Muslims or anything like that, they see it as like the same sort of thing. It's like an interesting thing, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do iftar. And it's like the way they say it, it's like, it almost feels like, not cultural appropriation, because I don't believe that's actually a fucking thing, but you man know what I mean. It's like when you see like that bird on Top Boy where she was like, you know, that ginger bird off Top Boy who just clearly weren't about it in real life, but her character that she was acting with was like, yo fam and all this. It's like, bro, we know you've literally found out what iftar is like a day ago. Anyway, rant over. That would piss me off though, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even Muslim, but that would piss me off if I was Muslim. Like, you're fasting and you've done it your whole life and you actually really care for this shit, and then someone's just like, yeah, I'm doing it as well, I'm doing literally just learned what it meant. Bro, it would piss me off, especially if I'm fucking starving, hungry and dying of thirst. I mean, bro, I ain't a spokesperson for Muslims, I ain't even a Muslim myself. Maybe you man rate people participating, I don't know. Fair play though, it's a good challenge, isn't it? Like, fasting's good. I would find that easy as fuck though. So I'm just bare, like, it's just, I could not eat for like 2-3 days. I've transcended hunger, boys. Like, this one thing I'll actually stand by. Basically, when I had the COVID vaccine, yeah, yes, I'm vaccinated, I know. When I had the COVID vaccine, bro, I didn't eat for like 4 days. I just couldn't eat. And then I had to go hospital. And I can't remember what I had in the end, but I had something fucked. And then, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, and because I didn't eat for bare long, something happened to my stomach, innit? Because I couldn't eat nothing. I could eat, like, if I had a grape, I would just be sick. And this was like for 4 days straight. And then after that, after I went to hospital, they must have patterned me, give me some, I don't know, whatever they give me. Since then, I've transcended hunger. Like, I can ignore hunger. It's bare weird. It's bare weird. But like, since I've done that, I could not eat for like 3 days and I wouldn't be there complaining like, I'm bare hungry, man. I'm bare hungry. It's kind of weird. Not really healthy, but yeah, I'm trying to eat more. Actually, boys, any of you in here that's bolo or bulking or whatever, let me know some good tips to fucking bulk up. Put a bit of weight on. Obviously, I know about drinking shakes with protein and all that. Protein shake, sorry. I do that. But any other little tips you man have got that's quite bolo in the chat, let me know. Let me know. Again, probably shouldn't be talking about this on Ramadan, but I'll go gym when the sun's down anyway, so I'll eat at the same time. But bruv, I find it hard, man, to put on weight. I find it bare hard to put on weight. Let's have a look at we're doing. Yeah, GU's not really doing anything. You can see it would have been a bit reactionary, that trade. And again, what did I put in my trading plan? Don't be reactionary off a few candles. So this EU, sorry, it's inverted. Don't be reactionary. Just because there's been a candle on the lower time frame, a big black candle, don't get induced. Eggs is the method. Yeah, true say. True say. Eggs are goated. Bro, you know he's rich. Tesla, bro, he's rich. Imagine if a man has money, you're gonna be like, ah, let me try and learn of him. I'm busy as. He's not. Fucking hell, these guys talk so fast. I can't even keep up with it. They're typing quicker than I can read. Why are you trying to? Brother, in life, you shouldn't be frugal. Brother, when you're fucking hell, bro. Jesus Christ. Sorry, boys. I'm trying to read this whole chat. This is what I'm saying, though. If you're not in the Discord, man, get in the Discord. It's just fucking jokes. But you need carbs to bulk. Yeah, bro, that's it, bro. I used to never eat carbs in it. I'm just trying to eat as much carbs. Just eat loads. Yeah, I know, bro, but I find it bare hard to eat in it. Like, actually bare hard. Like, I will eat to the point and I actually just start gagging, like, if I've eaten too much. This is what I'm trying to just, the density, do you know what I mean? Like you said, carbs, eggs, shit like that, chicken. To be fair, it is all I really eat, but I just got to firm it, stop being a bitch, I suppose. Just fucking force it down, innit? Oh yeah, I'm a busy man, he says. 9,000 messages in the Discord. Personally, I've only bought one course, man. Two. Nice from Wasim there. It's one of the Signal members, you can see, boys. Signal member. Catching bangers, as always. Okay, I think he's aiming for... Is this guy... Am I bugging out, or is this guy like half an hour behind us? Oh, that's EU. Right, yeah. Right. EU. So let's see how we actually got in on EU. Was it a 1 minute change of character? There wasn't really a change of character. You can see GU did have a nice clear change of character. Oh, fucking hell. had a nice clear change of character with his high being broken. See, low, high, low, high, low, high. So this is the clear change of character. Let's go. But yeah, boys, anyone wants to get into mentorship or signals, let me know. This exact strategy, daily trope and sells, Asia liquidity buys. If you want to catch these moves every day, boys, get in the mentorship or get in the signals. Either one, learn. Or am I lagging? Boys, let me know if I'm lagging. I think I'm lagging a little bit. Am I lagging? I think I am, and I. Let's turn this off for a sec. Hopefully it stops lagging. Chat, let me know if I'm lagging. Let me know, boys. Bad lag. Let me know. Hang on. It looks like I'm kind of crying in this picture. Like this one, it looks like I'm bare upset for some reason. It's like the only screenshot out of my phone of me like pointing down. Let me see if I'm lagging. Okay. Bad lag. Let me know. It looks like I'm kind of crying. Let me see if I'm lagging. 2 secs, please. I'm bare upset for some reason. It's like the only screenshot out of my phone of me like pointing down. See if I'm lagging. I think we're calm. Yeah, we're sweet. Calm. Kushti, you can see that GU short would have got cooked, and I'm pretty sure EU short would have got cooked as well. So if you missed that, boys, you've done the right thing. EU. Yeah, would have got cooked. So as you can see, boys, these inversions is what we're saying. That's what we're saying about these inversions, man. And this one you can see is different. So this one you can see it's the only one really in the leg. So if we invert this, it's more significant. It tells us we're going to be targeting these ones slightly lower. Only the camera was lagging, old Fairs. Turn it back on. Yeah, I think we're calm now. Boys, thoughts on Trump? Chat, thoughts on Trump? Trump-Zelensky beef? Thoughts? Thoughts on the current economic and political state of the world right now? Can we talk about it? Again, we've got another fair value gap, which is only one within this actual leg, which is better. If it reverses, it tells us we're coming for this external low. Got this Friday higher here though. Calm, bro. Sweet. He is him. Trump. Gold. Oh yeah, gold. This guy's been waiting on gold. Yeah, I mean, this gold's a little bit awkward because we don't ideally want it to take the Asia high. I mean, let's start on the highs. As we know, boys, price has been falling ever since we hit that all-time high. Obviously, I had that CRT completion. I did just delete it, but last week you can see. Well, let me delete it anyway. Be cleaner. We had that candle high taken. So we had that taken, and then the candle low was filled. So that's been completed now. So now price is obviously going to be aiming for something else. First thing I've noticed is we've tapped into here. We've got this imbalance. No CRT or anything really on the daily. Did tap into 50% of it, which is decent. What we want, at least 50% there. Also got this, obviously, this opening gap, which has been filled. And then obviously we've taken this candle's low out as well. I reckon Trump fit perfectly as president for this generation. I'm lagging again. I'll be honest, boys, Trump does not rate us. Okay, I'm actually lagging kind of bad, I think. So this is a target. This is our CRT. Be looking at longs up to that high. Yeah, Trump just does not rate the UK or like any of Europe. It's the only thing. It's kind of L for us. Yeah, I mean, RR's just shit. That's the only thing I'd really be seeing, though, to be fair. Like, I mean, we did take the Asia low. If you want to really go off our premium and discounts, let's draw on our OT and our OTS. So this is our OTE. You can see perfectly in line with this imbalance. See, we did come just into OTS. So this order block could be what we tapped into. We have just tapped into this, which is discount. But it'd be ideal if we can tap into this. And obviously the RR is going to be actually tradable. So obviously TP on this 4-hour high. And even potentially off that middle line. Potentially that for gold is what I'm seeing. I can see GU maybe. Yeah, I've only got the camera off just because it was lagging a bit, boys. I can see GU maybe start to come down and DXY go to fill the gap. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what we was looking for. We just didn't want to trade it. Looks like we're potentially inducing this fair value gap. Again, we should target this low. If we close below this, then we should be targeting this external low right here. We'll see. EU's obviously looking better. Well, not better, but they're both looking nice, to be fair. EU's just obviously at that daily tropen level we had before. Do you want to see, obviously, EG invert? Let's have a look at DXY's moving. I mean, we took that low, didn't we? Yeah, we didn't even encroach into that. So it does tell me we're going to have to come back up at some point, which, I mean, isn't the worst thing in the world. Definitely not the worst thing in the world. It's just going to mean more opportunities to sell back down. I mean, hopefully we can make our way back up there. Oh. We can make our way back up there and then have that sell-off similarly to what we was looking for here. But, I mean, ideally we feel that point is going to be there and we feel that and then get that sell. Like we said, GU was the only nice one, really, off of that order block. I mean, that was really nice. But GU was the only mainly nice one. Had that 5-minute close below. See, EG's got a while before it even comes into it. Nice. EG's taking that external that we wanted. It's now tapped into this order block though, which is interesting. We are now at this order block. So we got low, high, low. We're starting to form a high. So we want to see if we get a change of character. We've tapped into that order block now, so we want to see if either I want to really see a break at this low, and then that change of character, and then order block, long, bomb. Actually, no one. GU sells to near London now. I wouldn't get it right now. It's a little bit late in the kill zone. We've had a lot of movement from GU already. A lot of movement already. Boys, I'm going to jump off now though, because there's not really too many moves. What I'll do, I'll stay until 10 AM, so we've got about 5-10 minutes left. Any questions you've got now, ask away so we can solve them. Any questions about the markets, funded accounts, the mentorship signals, the trades we had today, the trades we're looking at later in the week, just some trading concepts, psychology. Any questions you asked earlier and I missed, let me know, boys. But ask away now and then I'll jump off. For some reason your voice is lagging. That is annoying. Minutes left. Any questions you've got now, ask away so we can solve them. Any questions about the markets, funded accounts, the mentorship signals, the trades we had today, the trades we're looking at later in the week, just some trading concepts. We're weird. It keeps saying I'm not lagging for me. It's kind of weird, but fuck it. Got a lot of imbalance in this leg though, before we could potentially come down. Yeah, see that move up. Boom, same with GU. Alright, nice. That prior day high has been taken. Boom, that's exactly what we wanted. If you aim for that high in this trade, then you've just secured yourself a lovely little 9-1. Which is beautiful for you. Beautiful, beautiful move, boys. And now we just want to see price rally up to this so we can then get sells. That's what we really wanted. We wanted first of all this order block rally up to here, which is what we had. And now we want a rally up to here as a second leg. And then some form of entry. And then obviously selling down to our CRT target, which is all the way down here. So that's what we're really looking for the rest of the week, boys. That's what we're mainly looking for. Americans are fucking so retarded as well, boys. Seen this tweet, like, and I mean, fucking Elon Musk and that bear keeps tweeting about it, and like all like Alex Jones and all them idiots. Well, Elon Musk ain't an idiot, but Alex Jones is a fucking idiot. But bruv, my biggest takeaway from the events in London is that US should leave NATO immediately. We gain nothing from NATO, but we lose trillions of dollars and we risk full-scale World War III by being in a defence alliance with these warmongers. They're basically saying, America's basically saying that Europe's the warmonger. When was the last time Europe started a fucking war? Do you know what I mean? Russia attacked fucking Ukraine. That's literally not starting a war. Russia attacked Ukraine. And second of all, bruv, how can an American call Europeans warmongers, bruv? Like, your whole thing is being proud about your military and proud about wars. Like, and shit like that. America started the most wars in the last however many years. The most wars, bruv. We went into fucking Iraq. Why did we go into Iraq? Iraq didn't do shit to us. We didn't have no 9/11. There weren't no planes going into the Big Ben. There weren't no planes going into the London Eye or the Houses of Parliament, was there? But we fucking done a 10, 20-year war. Probably lost about 10,000. Fuck knows how many people died in Iraq for British troops. But that weren't fuck all to do with us. Well, nothing to do with us. Do you know what I mean? Bro, these guys, and mate, if America leaves NATO, they're just fucking themselves. Because, I mean, Russia ain't a threat. Like, let's be real. No one's scared of Russia taking over the world. For a start, they probably don't really have the intention to do so. Because they're kind of like us anyway, Russians, innit? Like, they're European. They fought on our side in World War II. Like, they're calm. They're not really a threat. There's 100 million of them and the country's kind of poor. The only threat is China, bruv. So when, in about 5 years' time, America gets into PASA with China, and now it's actually like, oh shit, now we're actually kind of shook. It's not like we're fighting Russia, who we know we can beat. We're fighting China, who's actually fucking scary. But yeah, anyway, boys. Bro, you're lagging, I can't so much, can't understand a word. Yeah, I might as well jump off then, boys. I'll catch you, man, in a bit. Appreciate you, man, tuning in. There's not really much trades left. That's why we're discussing fundamentals a bit more. Just obviously that GU pumping, which is nice. Exactly what we wanted to see from this morning. So yeah, we're happy as Larry this morning. Fucking belter of a move. Absolute belter of a move that was, man. Very happy with that trade. I know I didn't catch it, but we're buzzing with that. Really nice. Internal and external, you can see, boys. So we took external, and then we took external. So we went from external to external. That tells us it's a liquidity grab. After that, we had obviously this fair value gap and this internal order block. So filled the internal. Where are we going after that? Well, it's going to be the external, right? So there's only one way we was going. Would have been, if EU and DXY was lined up at the same point, it would have been an absolute no-brainer to take. But that extra degree of caution is needed.